Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Taurus. How are you guys? What I'm going to do is just lay your cards out. What does Taurus need to know? Just going to lay them out first. What does Taurus need to know? Oops. What does Taurus need to know? One more card for Taurus. Okay. So we have someone here, somebody with options and opportunity. They see opportunity. Someone here is kind of fantasizing. It's about going down this path, cooperating, compromising. It's an energy of acknowledging something too. Someone acknowledging it. We got a person kind of back and forth procrastinating. Should I or shouldn't I? But it is about compatibility. It is about going down this path. Someone here is definitely fantasizing, but it does look like someone's making choices. Should I or shouldn't I go down this path? Do we have anything in common? Are we compatible? Do they bring anything to the table? Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Someone's feeling frustrated or feeling defeated. Yeah, it's about investing. See, it's about investing in something or interest. Somebody, definitely energy of someone has something to do with money and finances too. Yeah, we have a person feeling frustrated, feeling a little defeated. Someone kind of feeling sorry for themselves here. But I do see options and opportunity. How's it with two people talking, seeing eye to eye, but someone here is kind of holding back a little bit here, trying to decide. Maybe between two. But I feel it's more like something financial here. Why is this? It's about investing. Should I invest in this? Is this worth investing in? But someone is feeling either that someone's being deceitful, or they don't trust a situation, or they just feel defeated, plain and simple. Maybe financially, someone's waiting patiently, hoping something's going to pay off. So it could have to do with something financial with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be yourself, Taurus, in that energy. But if you're dealing with someone, it's possible they feel a bit defeated. See, this is someone stable, focusing on their money, finances, being patient. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Yeah, we have the Empress. So this is the Empress. So this is just, like I say, this is about someone looking at this, feeling defeated, but this is someone not giving up, because you can see an Empress. It's the start of something new. Someone here may be feeling defeated. Someone started something new here. Looks like you've started something new. Someone else is feeling defeated. Let's have a look at the Seven of Cups. Yeah, we got someone moving on, moving, relocating, or someone moving on to avoid a disaster. So someone waiting for things to calm down. See some time in between. See, someone here has been procrastinating, maybe juggling work too, juggling work. I wouldn't be surprised someone's juggling work, robbing Peter to pay Paul. So it's about investing, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone has started something new and the other person feels defeated. This is someone who won't admit defeat anyway. Right, Taurus? Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with going down this path, the things that two people have in common. Someone's releasing things that no longer serve. This could be someone feeling someone doesn't really see their worth or value, or they're no longer interested. But like I feel, it's about the feelings being mutual here. I think we got two people here just feeling defeated, but this is the Empress. It's an energy of someone who's open to something new. I mean, it could have to do with work. Let's have a look at this Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, with a lot of weight on their shoulders, a lot of pressure. See, releasing baggage, maybe some debt, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Someone's feeling a bit defeated. But the Empress is somebody always open to new offers, jobs, opportunities. So there are opportunities, I feel. I do think this is someone who's maybe having to move and relocate, but I do see things calming down time in between, someone releasing this and letting it go. It just is what it is. Yeah, so I do see two people talking, coming together. I wonder if someone's thinking about two people moving in together, but why is this somebody feeling defeated or feeling like someone's deceiving? Deceptive energy or trust issues. Tell me about this Five of Swords. Well, it's an energy of some kind of change. This is someone who's open to change. Just going with the flow, seeing where things go. It looks like a lot of abundance, prosperity. This is about growth. But why is this here? Because I feel, I'm seeing someone feeling defeated. It is what it is, and letting it go. So there's definitely some kind of change. Financial change, prosperity, abundance. Who's the Five of Swords? Who's the person in this energy? Someone feels not like they're not good enough. They don't have enough money, feeling defeated, lack, loneliness. Someone feeling left out in the cold on the outside looking in. Someone's ghosting someone or ignoring them. Someone who has, some of you may have something new. Are you ghosting or ignoring someone because of lack, or is it the other way around? Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Could have to do with finances, feeling defeated, but this is definitely growth and abundance, some kind of change for the better. But it has to do with someone possibly moving on, or even moving and relocating. I still feel like this is the other person, but tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. That's coming out. Yeah, it has to do with someone wanting to ask someone out on a date. Feeling kind of defeated. Could be someone who feels they can't ask someone out. It could have to do with money. Yeah? This is someone feeling very negative about themselves, lack of money. Yeah. So it is a feeling of defeat. But it could be somebody ghosting someone, ignoring them, starting something new. Open to someone new because of lack. Somebody who doesn't have any money or just lack in general. Just take it as it resonates. That's a little bit confusing there. But yeah, it's an energy of somebody asking someone out, but there's some sort of lack. Someone's unable. It has to do with financial change. Yeah, so someone making a choice between two. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, it has to do with working, putting in effort. See, it says somebody here working a lot. This is an Empress. This is someone working, building, taking care of a house and home. Maybe putting a down payment on a home. But it has to do with two people, some sort of choice. Somebody here has been kind of holding back, feeling defeated. And I do feel there, I don't feel like it's deception. It's more like somebody could be feeling that way. But I do feel this is the Empress. Taurus, if you have ghosted someone here because they have lack, they don't have money, or they're not putting a lot of effort into something, or they don't have a job. Because I do see this energy of working and making a choice. Somebody maybe not putting in effort, but I just feel like you're kind of on this path here. Why is the Star here? So you know your worth and value. It's all respect and self-respect. Someone needs to let go. This is somebody with a little baggage, and I do see it being lifted, or debt, somebody with debt. I feel like you're dealing with someone here who doesn't have their act together. Tell me about this Star. Yeah, someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. See, cooperation, compromise, compatibility. And I do feel this energy of not repeating mistakes of the past. If somebody comes in with lack or negativity, you don't put any effort in. You just focus on work. But it could be someone who didn't put a lot of effort in. It could be because they don't have money. I mean, yeah, let's have a look at the Six of Swords. Six, yeah. See, some of you moving on. See, it's energy of someone avoiding someone. And it could be moving, relocating, moving, something to do with a job, a new job, where the other person feels defeated. But I definitely feel that person has insecurities or doesn't have a lot of money. Yeah. And I do feel this is someone who probably is thinking a lot here. But I feel this is yourself not repeating mistakes of the past, knowing when to move on. Not repeating mistakes of the past, carrying someone's weight or someone who doesn't pull their weight. But I do see the 10 of Wands, which tells me somebody releasing burdens and baggage. Yeah, weighing, somebody working, juggling multiple jobs even. Yeah, paying off debt. But there is an energy of someone here procrastinating instead of... Yeah, it's just, I feel like there's someone here who just procrastinates, and I don't feel like it's the Empress. I feel like it's this other energy. Someone who doesn't have a lot of money, but they keep doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, like I feel they're not putting in effort, or they just don't pull their weight. Tell me more about the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Whoops, that goes flying. I'm afraid to look at it for you guys. Yeah, it's an energy of someone manifesting something new. It's someone who has everything they need. There's desire. But it has to do with this opportunity, an invitation, a fresh new start. Someone's moving on, avoiding a disaster, obviously. And then we have this, some time in between. Someone here is definitely, I feel like someone here maybe doesn't have time. Let's have a look at the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's a person seeing the bigger picture, putting themselves out there, feeling happy, releasing baggage, debt. So it is the start of something new, because this is what I'm seeing, someone open to something new. I do see a house, a home, a new job. This is and we got a real go-getter here. Yeah, so it's about whether someone's truly interested. See, this is someone very much invested, not putting all their eggs in one basket too. See, maybe keeping your options open. It's possible you have another option. I do see you being open. Yeah, someone who puts in effort, someone who wants to build a foundation. So there's definitely someone feeling defeated here. And if it's yourself at some point, this is something you'll likely overcome. Yeah, I feel like there's someone here who's trying to manifest here, and I do feel it's someone who makes up a lot of excuses. Somebody who makes up excuses here. Somebody may be a little manipulative. It's just an energy of somebody who maybe isn't pulling their weight, or they have debt, or I feel like they're trying to manifest. It's someone with a lot of skills, but they make up a lot of excuses. So, like I say, no excuses. Interesting. But I do feel, this is what's so interesting, is we have somebody reaching out a little hesitant. You want to go for a cup of coffee. See, there's no more excuses for somebody not to offer this cup. And someone's moving on. They're seeing the bigger picture, feeling happy. Maybe relocation, even a new home. But the interesting part is, oh, look at, now we have the King of Cups. Somebody who's kind, compassionate, caring, needing to be needed. Has to do with someone with a love of home and family. So it is somebody who may have made up an excuse because they had a lot of debt or baggage, or they just had a lot of pressure, things bothering them. But it does look like we have this person overcoming it. But they're definitely, I don't know if there was deception, feeling a little deceived, but I mean, I do see this someone releasing it. It is what it is. But it has to do with someone's worth and value. Yeah. Somebody at a crossroads. See, a life path choice decision. See, this is the world. And this is all about this, some sort of change of the world. In between two worlds here. Somebody two people coming apart here, but it's about the two of you coming together. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to get together. I feel they've had debt to pay off. They've had a lot of weight on their shoulder, under a lot of pressure, juggling. That's the story they're telling you anyway. But it is someone who has a love of home and family. It's funny because that came out right after this, and I just held on to it for a minute to sort of see what was going on. But it's an energy of someone overcoming deceit, deception, trust issues. Yeah, and I can tell you, this person here too, I mean, this is somebody here definitely telling someone how they feel, getting it off their chest. Yeah, this is someone speaking truth. So there is truth, honesty, integrity. So it could be someone just telling someone, maybe it was bothering them, like I say, have debt, or they feel like you're avoiding them. But it's somebody here. See, it's about choosing the one. This could be somebody comparing someone to someone else, choosing the one. There's definitely no comparison, but I feel like you're the one. The Empress is the one making the choice here. It all has to do with someone. If you got a person, if you got a choice between two and someone keeps making up excuses and they're not pulling their weight, or you feel like you can't rely on them, or they're unreliable, whatever the situation, if it's bothering you and you do have another person coming in, I do see you taking that opportunity. Who is this King of Cups? Somebody making a judgment, a decision, out with the old, in with the new. It is healing. So it's an energy of judgment, decision. Someone here has cut somebody out. So it looks like it could be this person. Oh, this is somebody who's coming in as an emperor. Now, like I say, I still feel some of you have a choice. If someone keeps making up excuses, I do feel like you're going to connect with an emperor. Because it is a decision, a judgment. And I do feel out with the old, in with the new, which could be yourself, but it could be this person too, just telling you the truth. Maybe why they've been avoiding things, or just waiting for things to calm down. It's about the two of you coming together and going down this path together. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you definitely thanks, but no thanks. I feel maybe rejecting someone or ignoring them, or somebody who's done this to you. But this is you protecting yourself, not budging and giving in, holding on to your money, protecting your money, your heart, whatever it is, but you're not giving in. The Empress doesn't budge or give in to someone until they put in some effort. See, it's protecting your money. Somebody here, just like I say, making sure somebody isn't an opportunist. So some of you may have dealt with somebody who's a bit of an opportunist. And you could be the one seeing the bigger picture. Like I say, I mean, I do feel it's you making the decision in the end to be open. And I feel not putting all your eggs in one basket. Because I do feel some of you, it's about not repeating mistakes of the past. But I do see a person speaking truth, an Emperor. Someone coming across as a little cold. I don't know if there's avoidance or somebody here. The avoidant people are often the ones who are often kind of deceptive here. So if someone has been avoiding you, ghosting you, ignoring you, I do feel they probably have baggage or they don't have any money. So watch out for opportunists. But yeah, you have an Emperor here. So it's up to you to decide though. Yeah. Yeah, some of you are going to walk away from someone. See, it's not emotionally fulfilling because they're not putting in effort. But you're seeking what this other person is seeking. Yeah, see, been there, done that. You're out of here. I do think things speeding up, gaining momentum. If you have a person who kind of maybe made up a bit of an excuse because they had a lot on their plate, I mean, this could be something forgivable because I do see it is what it is. I feel some of you in this Taurus energy are really quite lighthearted. Definitely go-getters, but I do feel it's sort of expecting someone to put in effort because I do see you building, putting in effort. But anyone who comes in better put in some kind of effort. You're focusing, I feel, on your money and protecting yourself. I also feel like you're saving money. But I don't think you're going to budge and give in. And I do see some of you multiple opportunities and maybe feeling a little overwhelmed. But I feel someone's going to tell you that they felt a little overwhelmed. And I wouldn't be surprised a message comes in out of the blue. But it's about cooperating, compromising, compatibility, the things you have in common. So I definitely still see the energy of 3. Someone is being left out, left behind. But I see 2 people coming together, going down this path. Maybe do you want to do something? Do you want to get together? Interesting. They are definitely emotionally mature and available. But that's up to you to decide. See, out with the old or in with the new. I feel like it's this person doing that too, more so than yourself. But yeah, I can say it's all about judgment, decision, life path choice decision, and truth. See, this person's kind of at that win or lose. They're just going to tell you the whole truth. I do see being enlightenment, and I do see a victory. Someone is achieving something here. Yeah, this is goals, recognition. See, somebody recognizing something here. Yeah, look at that, Taurus. Beautiful. Somebody, it's about faith and loyalty. Someone who's faithful and loyal, but it's about being on the same page. Definitely feel like you've in the energy where you've been there, done that. You're definitely not. And I do see some of you being very firm and not giving in on that. If somebody comes towards you and they start making up excuses to do with work, why they're not working or why they don't have any money or whatever, okay? That's where I feel someone's going to draw the line here. But I like the fact, I feel like you trust in yourself to make the right choice here. See, it's being on the same page, good morals and values. It's about learning. See, somebody learning. Somebody here is learning something about you. They want to learn about you. So that's an interesting... That's a sign right there. Anyone who comes in who doesn't really want to learn about you, they always have excuses about coming together, getting together. You know, they never ask you about yourself, your life, your childhood, anything. That's when you know. Because this is somebody who puts in effort because they want it to work. And I actually feel this is very positive. But if anyone keeps secrets or you feel like something is off or they're hiding something, just trust your intuition. But if you are making a choice, I feel like you already know who you're going to choose. It is possible you're keeping your options open and not saying anything, which is fine if you're not in a committed relationship, just dating. But yeah, it's saying to trust your intuition. I feel like you already know who you're going to choose, what you're going to do here. But yeah, it does look like you got a person who's been making up excuses, and I'm not so sure it's this person. But it's like dating somebody and then avoidance, making up excuses, not following through, feeling like someone's being deceptive, playing games, mixed messages, mixed signals. And I wouldn't be so, if you're in that energy, this person's going to be coming in and asking for truth. Just tell me straight up. It's a person who says it like it is. It's a King of Swords. It could be someone feeling a little skeptical of something, but yeah, I feel like, yeah, see, something is innocent. It's about innocence. Yeah, it is what it is. It's innocent. Yeah. There could be children involved too for some of you. Yeah. But yeah, and it could be both of you. Like I say, blended family energy. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone here's wanting to have that conversation, making sure you're on the same page, that you get each other, that you understand where you're both coming from. So like I say, it is what it is. Truth, something being learned, win or lose. They're just going to tell you everything that you want to know. Yep, interesting. So it's telling you to be ready for this. And I don't know, it might come in out of the blue when you're really busy. But it's about making time for someone. Take care. Bye for now.